So hello everyone, this is me Shazan Ahmed and you're watching my channel Shazan Ahmed Official. I hope you all guys must be hale and hearty, must be doing well in your lives, or even if you're not doing well in your life, at least you must be trying. Okay. So today the video is going to be very interesting because today I'm going to unveil 5 life lessons that I have learned from my own experiences. So I hope it would you would be able to learn something from my life lessons that I have learned by doing a lot of mistakes, that too repeatedly. Okay, so I think without any further ado, let's get started. So the first life lesson that I have learned from my life after doing one mistake a lot, and that is disrespecting the people in the heat of emotions. Right? The first lesson that I have learned from my life is never ever disrespect the people in the heat of your emotions. You are feeling angry, agitated, frustrated, irritated, and whatever the hell you are feeling, based upon that you shouldn't need to disrespect anybody in your life. I remember in the heat of my emotions, in the heat of my anger, I disrespect a lot of people, ranging from my friends to my exes, and to my friends and to my teachers at the same time. So I would like to tell you this thing, that if you feel angry, if you feel depressed, if you feel agitated, if you feel frustrated, if you feel irritated, so you can express it. I'm not saying that you have to suppress your emotions. Okay, you don't have to suppress your emotions at all, you have to express it. But there are more healthier ways exist in expressing these emotions rather than hurting the other person. So I did this thing a lot in my life. Whenever I felt angry, I felt agitated, so I kind of like vomited out my anger on, let's just say, on my friend or on my parents or on my teachers. So all I would like to tell you is that never ever try or never ever disrespect any person in the heat of your emotions. Okay, the second lesson that I have learned from my life is never take people for granted. I think that is the thing that even I felt a lot of regret for, that in the past I took a lot of people for granted, and I was like, okay, they are gonna be with me no matter whatever I do to them, no matter how much I ignore them, they will be with me. But it is not like that. That the reality is quite harsh, the reality is quite bitter, I would say, that nobody is permanent or perennial or everlasting in your life. So the people that you have in your life and you consider them special, just give them a hug, make them feel special, message them, call them whenever you get some time, go and hang out with them, because you never know when they are gonna go away from your life. And it is the reality, it is the reality, I'm telling you. It happens, it happened to me a lot in the past, that I thought that they would be with me forever and ever, but suddenly, out of a blue out of the blue, all of a sudden an event happens and they just leave me. Okay, so all I would like to tell you is that life is very impermanent, it's not perennial at all, and so the people that you have in your life, so try to make the most out of with them, hang out, make memories, fight, but don't waste your time in fighting so much that you stop looking after them, that you stop spending time with them, that you stop talking to them. Fight is necessary, just do fight for 1 day 2 days, not more than that. Okay, so this is the kind of like a mistake that I have done a lot in my life, or I still feel little bit regret. But again, there is no need to cry over split milk. I have learned from my mistake that now I wouldn't and I won't take people for granted, and I think the same thing you should do, and I think you should do before me, so you won't be having any sort of regrets in your life, I would say, right? And the third lesson that I have learned from my life is you is yours responsibility. You is yours responsibility, right? whatever you want to achieve in your life, you want to be successful, you want to be influential, you want to earn a lot of name, fame, money for yourself, you want to be the greatest person, you want to be happy, you want to be calm, you want to be serene, you want to get motivated, you want to get inspired. So all these things are your responsibility. Not the other person will come out, will come up to you and he or she will make you happy. He or she will make you successful. He or she will make you peace out with yourself. No, it is your responsibility. You is yours responsibility. Like you, if you really want to be successful, do the things that will make you successful. If you want to be happy, don't wait your best friends, girlfriends, boyfriends, partners to come up to you and they will make you happy. Nah, it's your responsibility. You have to stand up, you have to do the things that can make you genuinely happy. So you is yours responsibility, and I would like to tell you this thing again and again, because I often expected people, I often expected my exes, like, okay, they would make me happy, but in reality it is not like that. No one is gonna make you happy. It is you, only you, who can make yourself not only happy but peaceful but successful. So you is yours responsibility. So this is the third lesson that I have learned from my life, and you can also learn the same thing. Now the fourth experience that I have learned from my life is, don't over expect from the people. This is something that I did a lot in the past. Okay, that something terrible happened to me and I was like over expecting the people that they would make me a phone call, they would hug me, they would listen to me, they would do this to me, they would do that to me. But it is just all what would I call it as, that you are just hurting yourself indirectly by over expecting from the people, because they are not gonna do that. And it is a reality. No matter how best partner you have, no matter how best friend you have, no matter how great you have, the great parents you have, no matter how incredible teachers you have, nobody is gonna fulfill all your expectations. So I think it is better not to over expect, because if I say that don't expect anything from the people, so it's very quite inhumane, or it's very quite insensitive of me to say that. Okay, being a human being, expectations will definitely arise, it will definitely crop up. Having said that, you have to just know how to expect from the people in moderation. And let's come to our last lesson that I have learned from my life, and that is detachment is crucial. No matter how incredibly, fantastically, wonderfully, amazingly great friends that you have in your life, the great understandable teachers or the partners or the parents that you have in your life, you have to understand one thing. You have to keep one thing in your head, that ultimately they are gonna leave you. And that is what the very essence of life is not all about being with the people. Life is all about meeting the people, the different people, experience something, explore something with them, and at the end they end up separating, they end up segregating from you. So you have to learn this art of detaching yourself while being attached to the people. Okay, I think now it sounds very contradictory, but if you want, so you can make that thing happen. You have to learn this art of detaching yourself while being attached to the people. I think the same thing is written in this the holy Bhagavad Gita. Okay, he says that you have to practice the detachment. It's necessary. If you practice the detachment, so everything is gonna be fine. You will feel sad, you will feel miserable, you will feel broken, you will feel whatever it is, but but you will be all right. And that is what the essence of detachment is. You will cry for 1 month, but then you will come back to the normal. And the more you practice this detachment, the more you become desensitized to it. And that is what is very important in life, that you have to learn this art of desensitizing yourself in this world. You have to learn this art of desensitizing yourself towards the people that you have, towards the relationships that you have, because they all are not permanent, they all are temporary, they just last for an ephemeral, you could say. They are with you right now, you never know, in the evening, in the afternoon, or tomorrow, or the day after tomorrow, or after 2 days, after 3 days, after 4 days, they won't be with you. So that is the harshest reality of life. It's a kind of like a reality that takes a lot of courage, balls to digest, but you have to do it and take your time. Okay, take your time. It is not something that come up to you instantly, that you have to detach yourself. Detachment is one of the what should I say, detachment is something that requires practice, the continuous rigorous vigorous practice that you have to do while being in the relationships with the people. And then slowly and steadily you will be able to learn this art of detachment at the same time. So I think, I hope that you must have learned something from my life experiences, and do let me know what is something that you have learned from my life lessons. Until then, to take yourself, bye bye and see ya. And I really love you and wishing you all the best from my side.